guys, good morning. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Today, we are going to be talking about 2025 destination wedding trends. So if you are planning a destination wedding this year, you're going to want to stay tuned to hear these 7 trends that we are seeing in destination weddings this year.
Yes, thank you for taking some time with us. We are Vacay Mode Travels. That is Sarah. I am Alden. And yeah, a lot of these are some of the trends that are going on. You know, when we talk to a lot of our couples, besides the goal of getting married in a destination, they want to make sure that their family, their guests are having a great time. And a lot of these trends are kind of designed to make sure that they have a great experience and make sure it's a memorable one.
Absolutely. They are recognizing a lot of people only are turning this into a vacation. They want to make sure it's truly unforgettable. They want it personalized. They want to incorporate their unique love story. So let's talk about these trends.
Yeah, the first one is immersive group experiences. Besides being at the resort or wherever you're going to be for your destination wedding, they want to make sure that there's a variety of events that they can do all together as a group. Some of them that come up might be a catamaran ride, maybe a hike or a cooking class, a salsa dancing class, something that everyone can get engaged and just kind of get them out of their comfort zone and have a good time.
Absolutely. So we have seen so many couples doing this year. Catamarans, all the things, Chichen Itza, cenotes,
Yeah.
So many cool things to do, throughout Mexico. There is always something depending on the destination.
Yep.
The second trend is going to be experiences that reflect the couple's personality. So couples are looking to make it a little bit more personalized. This could include a class where you learn how to make a signature cocktail and then serve that signature cocktail at the cocktail hour or the reception. So ways to also involve the guests, help them have more of an experience, but then also roll that into the wedding celebration.
Yep. Definitely. No, specialty food carts, things like that, favorite foods, anything that brings their personality out for everyone to know. That's definitely a good thing. Resort venues that stand out.
This is probably my favorite one for this year.
It is, yeah. People are not only looking, it's not always the classic beach resort venue. They want unique, natural beauty, things that you don't really need to add a lot of decor to. It's just naturally a beautiful place. It's kind of unique architecture, maybe something like that. A beautiful terrace with an overview, things like that. Just unique venues that stand out, one of one, places that, venues that you aren't going to find just anywhere. That's what they're looking for.
And there are a lot of these out there, but you got to know where to find them. There are truly some amazingly unique venues. I mean, think cenotes, think really, really beautiful cathedrals with tons of aesthetics and depth to them, pillars, and there are so many out there that are truly unique. So this is one of my favorite just because it's so much fun to find these and they photograph so well in the wedding photos.
What comes to mind are we have some brides that are looking for that lush green natural landscape, maybe a brick archway. Again, just unique little touches for their venue.
Yes, the next one is, stop taking mine. The next one is wedding preview visits of multiple resort locations. So what we're seeing a lot of couples do this year is they are wanting to go see multiple potential resort venues before deciding which one is the right one. We have seen this a fair amount this year and totally understand why and encourage it. There is nothing like being at the resort yourself to be able to see and experience it, to be able to make that decision and feel comfortable and confident. Now, if you want to, trust us, that is great. But if you really want to see it for yourself, that's always a good way to go. You guys might have even saw us yesterday. We were out scouting out a property in person for one of our wedding couples next year.
Shout out to Dreams Estrella Del Mar. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. But no, there's so much content out there and videos that you can definitely check out. Also, we recommend, again, if you're preparing for a destination wedding, 12 months out. So if you're really curious what it's going to be like, let's say you're getting married in May and you have at least a year out, maybe you want to take a long weekend and check out a couple of sites to do so. That way you'll get firsthand look at what the weather is like, how the staff is, what the whole lay of the land is. Can't really go wrong with a free site visit, and you can make it a little vacay.
And that's something that we will set up for you. We will schedule the pre-site visit. A lot of resorts do offer a special rate for when you're doing a pre-site. Not all, some do not, but there are some ways around that we can help you navigate through. We'll help make sure that all of that is set up for you, coordinate inspections with the wedding team so you can meet them, try the food, see all the sites. So that's something that we include as part of our planning.
Yes, the next one is sustainability and eco-friendliness. Couples want to know where the resort or where they're going stands on this. It's very important to couples, therefore it's important to us. You know, a lot of these resorts may have a dedicated, what am I looking for? They have, they have verbiage where they, really have a dedicated team making sure, or a mission statement is what I want to say, dedicated to the sustainability of their resort.
Absolutely. Next one is mindful and wellness focused weddings. So again, just tying more of that experience in here, weddings that are incorporating things like yoga, meditation, spa treatments. Maybe the guys are going out and doing a golf day or some kind of, bachelor event, and then the women are going to the spa, they're relaxing, really just getting rejuvenated before that special day.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with a spa. Next and last one is hiring a content creator. This is someone that can take videos, photos of your entire day. Anytime you can add content of your day, they're going to be really good about getting behind the scenes, things like that, be able to edit a lot of those pieces for you. That way you don't have to worry about, do I have all the content, all the video, photos covered?
And you might be asking, well, isn't that the same as a photographer or videographer? It is not.
Yes.
So a lot of people are moving to also having a content creator because they want more of that raw footage. They don't want it to look so polished and perfected. They want more of those just captured in the moment pictures.
Yeah, so candid moments.
Yes, candid. That was the word I was looking for.
Candid moments. You definitely, we have couples that will hire a photographer because they do want those classic photos, all the family together, but then they'll hire a content creator to give a more unique viewpoint of their day.
Absolutely. I would love to hear from you guys. Which of these trends are your favorite? Are there any of these that you're really excited about? If you are ready to start planning your destination wedding, schedule a complimentary consultation with us. We'd love to get to know you better, get to know about your dream vision, and help match you to that perfect spot that is going to give that to you.
Yes, you can check us out at govacamodetravels.com as well as most all socials. We'd love to chat. Have a great rest of the week.
Safe travels.